All of those years, living the life of someone I didn't even know.
Today we are going to be discussing Knight of Cups, Terrence Malick's latest project starring Christian Bale, Natalie Portman, and Cate Blanchett. Going into this movie, I didn't know anything about the plot, I avoided all trailers, I didn't read a synopsis, I saw this poster, and knew who it was directed by and who was in it. So because of that, I went in blind, and I'm not going to tell you too much about the plot, or too many specifics about this movie. Instead, I'm just going to give you an overview on a few of the things that I really like and a few of the things I didn't like. So I went into this movie blind, and I came out with kind of mixed opinions. Some aspects of this movie were fantastic, and up there with some of Malick's best work, but others seemed to fall flat. As always, let's start with the positives, and the highlight of this movie had to be the visuals. Terrence Malick has always been a great visual storyteller. He embodies that term. And in this movie, he is teaming up again with Emmanuel Lubezki, and is coming off of his third Oscar win in a row, and honestly, this is a film that looked phenomenal. There are some people who can shoot a good-looking movie, and Lubezki is one of them. And this is the definition of a good-looking movie. It looks like you could take any frame from this movie, mount it on a wall, and it would look great. Moreover, it has cinematography that complements the tone of the movie. He wasn't going for the best looking movie out there, he was going for cinematography that fit the movie, and it really did. It looks natural, and honestly, it just worked. I was equally impressed by all of the actors. It's no secret that all three of these lead actors are pretty great. They have each won at least one Oscar, and when looking at their performances in this movie, you can tell. Mallick is a director very capable of getting great performances out of all of his actors, and as always, he did a great job. Every scene was engaging, and despite all these actors being well known and very recognizable, there still seemed to be a certain point in the movie when I saw their characters more than I saw them as actors, and that's a true sign of a talented cast. The score was great, beautiful, and again, it really fit the tone of the movie. Hannon Townsend, the composer, previously scored Tree of Life, and he made another great soundtrack. All of that was great. Unfortunately, I began to have my problems when it came to the editing and some of the storytelling techniques. The dialogue itself was unique, and even more so in the way that it was presenting. I don't want to give anything away, but I will say that it's presented in a way that simply isn't necessary. It was obviously unique and obviously done on purpose, but I really didn't see the purpose to doing it that way. It was certainly well written, but the presentation style wasn't that great and really didn't help. In addition, the editing was just off. It might have been Malick's intent to do it this way, but it just didn't help out. I didn't feel like the movie was getting better because some aspects were unique. I felt like it was unique and kind of bland in some areas. However, my biggest problem with the movie is that I really didn't connect with it. Like so many of his movies, every scene is really up to the viewer's interpretation, up to the viewer to connect with it. But personally, I couldn't connect with most of the characters and most scenes. Obviously, this is just my own bias, so it's not really going to change my rating of the movie, but it really hindered my enjoyment of the movie. Overall, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, and I'll say this. Most of Malick's projects are either hits or misses for me. These are the ones that hit, and I absolutely adore, and these are the ones I missed and I'm rather indifferent towards. If you align yourself with me, then you probably won't like this movie. If you love all of his work, then you'll probably love this. A blanket recommendation for a Mallick project isn't a good course of action, so I will say if you want to see a technical masterpiece that you may connect with, it'll be worth your time. But if you want to wait for it to be rentable at home so you can turn it off if it really isn't your thing, then I don't blame you. If you have seen this, make sure you drop a comment and tell me what you thought. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you can join me next time.